Here's 3 weird classics that I've read and 3 that I want to read. First up, we have Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. This is an anti-war historical fiction about the World War II firebombing of Dresden, but it's also a science fiction, and this is where the weird part comes in. The main character, Billy Pilgrim, time travels through various moments of his life, including the time he was kidnapped by aliens from the planet Tralfamadore. And while he's there, the Tralfamadorians keep him in a zoo enclosure that is outfitted with furniture from Sears. Yes, the department store. Next, and a little bit more weird, is The Golden Ass by Apuleius. This is an enchanting story about a man named Lucius whose fascination with witchcraft leads him to become transformed into a donkey, hence the title. He's then kidnapped by a band of thieves who force him to perform tricks on stage, and then later on, he joins a cult. Also, this is where we get the myth of Cupid and Psyche, in which there are talking ants, a villainous mother-in-law, and a 3-headed dog who likes cake. And finally, the 3rd weird classic, the weirdest of them all, True History by Lucian of Samosata. It's a parody of heroic adventure epics like the Iliad and the Odyssey, and it's the earliest known work of science fiction that involves space travel. The main character, Lucian, and his crewmates voyage to the moon, where they meet an alien race of moon people. Moon people who are all male and gay, and who sweat milk and cry honey, and when these 2 things happen simultaneously, their bodies produce cheese. Later, Lucian and his crew travel to a sea of milk where there is an island made entirely of cheese and which has rivers of wine. Lucian really seemed to like cheese, and you know what? Same. This doesn't even scratch the surface of the weirdness in this story. And now for the 3 weird classics that I want to read. First is The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. And it's about a man who wakes up one morning and finds that he has been transformed into a giant cockroach. Next, The Picture of Dorian Gay by Oscar Wilde. This is about a man who sells his soul for eternal youth, and a recently painted portrait of him starts to turn hideous and grotesque day by day. And finally, The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. It's about a woman who loses her sanity and becomes obsessed with the hypnotic pattern on some yellow wallpaper in the room she's being confined in by her husband. What is a weird classic that you've read or that you want to read?